Hi guys, you already most probably saw my guide video about how to make an Incinerate Duo Totem build, a tanky version of the Flame Totem build. The Flame Totem build is crit with 3 dragons, so you do 50% more damage when you crit through shock instead of igniting with really small ignites. It's a really high clear speed, but sadly poor survivability that couldn't be fixed. And unless you sacrifice a lot of damage, and then the beauty of the build is pretty much gone. And then trying to make a similar build but tankier, I made this Iron Will to Tamer guy with 5 Linksire of shards. And then due to the recently revealed to the public information about how a lot of people have been crafting plastery gems to stuff for a few exalts with mastercrafts, I had this idea to go self-cast with the plastery stuff with blood magic super gem, and pretty much I'm up to the point where I'm happy now with the build, and I wanted to share with you what I did and what changes I did to the build, and my plans from now on how to improve the build. So pretty much the passive tree looks the same, starting as Marauder, taking the HP. I respec out of these 4 HP nodes, 5 HP nodes actually, which gives me 25% HP, to put them here in these 5 nodes, which gives me a total of 20 increase HP, but also reduce mana cost. Because I'm with Blood Magic, my mana cost is 64 per cast, and then I'm casting 13.70 times per second. Let's say that this is 14. 14, sorry, oh my god. This is 14. So this means that I'm paying for 7 casts. Because of spell echo, you cast 2 times, but you pay only for 1 cast. So I'm DJing 7 times multiplied by 64. That's a what? That's almost 500 HP. I'm DJing 500 HP. And thanks to my regen 500 HP, I'm actually being able to sustain my casts. But again, this is really intense casting, and it degens you a lot. Then the only changes on the passive tree compared to the to Tamer is that I respect some HP nodes here. I put them here in the reduced cast, and I took the 4 nodes of the totem and I put them in here and the knockback nodes. I still haven't finished this idea. My idea is to change my jewels and pick up jewels with knockback, HP, spell damage or cast speed, and then as a 4 property either another spell damage or cast speed, or resistance and stats like dexterity, intelligence, and so on. So the idea is to achieve through 5 jewel sockets on average. If I have 5% chance to knockback, that's gonna be 25% knockback, and here I have another 6 and 12, that's 18. So I will have a total amount of 43% chance to knockback. If I get better jewels, I can get up to 47-8% knockback. And this knockback actually is gonna be pretty nice, because Incinerate is, as we saw, 14, it's casting 14 times a second. So this means that with 50% chance to knockback, 7 times a second the target will be pushed back away from me. So big skeletons and some bosses, like all the melee bosses pretty much, that do not have flicker to jump directly on you, will be unable to hit you. Also, dangerous bosses like the Beyond bosses that get spawned in Beyond maps are going to be pushed away on the range, on the edge of your Incinerate. Some of them are unable to cast from that distance and will try to get closer to you and will fail doing so. About the links, as I said, I have Blood Magic crafted in the stuff. I have Incinerate 20 quality. The quality is really important. Iron Will, this haven't changed. Fire Penetration, this haven't changed. Spell Echo, let's say on the place of Spell Totem. GMP, the difference between GMP and LMP is 15% damage. 15% damage. Wow, the difference in AoE, you see this AoE, it's really not bad. Like you see a triangle like this. In my opinion, this is about 30 degrees, I think. 45 to 30 degrees is the range of AOMP. But with GMP, look at this. It's so wide. It's crazy how wide it is. And the difference in the 2 tip DPS is from 11.3. I would buff what to 11.5. Oh, okay. This also has quality, that's why. Yeah, it's 20 quality, that's why. Otherwise, you know, the difference will be a little bit higher. It will be like, I don't know, I calculate about 15% or something. Oh, this also lower level, oh, this high level. Yeah, okay, that's the reason. But it's around about 15%. So I would have had like, I don't know, like 13k 2-tip DPS at most, 13k. And losing 2k DPS like 15% is really not that big of a deal when you have much wider area. You see how wide this is, how awesome it is. I prepared this Gorge map, I just docked it. It has Desecrate and Feeble monster life, so the monsters have will have like double the HP because through Enfeeble and through additional HP. Area damage and boss damage. So this is the map. I wrote like this: 100 quantity, 15 pack size. Good enough. Okay, let's go. I explained the difference in the pathology. I explained the pluses through knockback and stuff. The drawback is that you tank everything. There's no totems to tank to you for you. And also, let me show you these gloves that I found just today. They're corrupted. I got them from a corrupted Tempest. They're corrupted gloves with curse enemies with level 10 temp chance. The thing is that since I went self-cast, I completely forgot to curse. When I do totems, I have the time to curse. But when I cast Incinerate, I don't have the time to curse. And with curse on hit, it's actually amazing. It actually dislike the flammability because it's like whatever. It doesn't make that big of a difference. And it makes zero difference on Equilibrium and fire resistant maps and most probably on bosses and so on. So having curse on hit with temp chains is amazing defense mechanism. I committed to them. I 4 socket and 4 craft them with Vurici level 8. If someone doesn't know, when you find a corrupted item, you can still change the sockets, but with the Vurici level 8 master, and it costs you Vow Orb per each socket and stuff. Per each orb consumed, meaning that to 4 socket them you need 10 jewelry and 10 Vow Orbs. To 4 link them you need 5 fusings and 5 Vow Orbs, and then you run chromatics plus Vow Orbs for the sockets. Okay. My helmet's a little bit different from the last video, but whatever. I changed my boots from the unique ones to these. My rings are the same. My amulet is the same. I picked up Duriani belt, even though I'm completely unsure if this is doing anything. I feel like it's terrible belt. It doesn't help me at all. But anyway, whatever. And the stuff obviously from Sarah Shards to this stuff. Okay, let's see how the build performs. I only hope that the additional HP plus the Enfeeble won't be destroying my build. Well, I think it's okay, clear, having in mind it's Enfeeble plus additional HP. You can see the knockback in action. If it was with 50% knockback, I would be much less RNG dependent and I will constantly knockback. Again, this is life, additional life and Enfeeble map. Have that in mind. I will literally kill everything 2 times faster if I wasn't cursed with Enfeeble. My DPS went from 11.3 to 8.5. That's like 30% decrease. Really hurts reflect. Reflect really hurts. Especially single target reflect. You see the curse on hit with temp chains. It's amazing. I love it. I'm not making one of these speedruns. I'm, just gonna open everything. Okay, I have my fucking smoke mine in my offhand. No sockets in the main hand. So I have to open like this. I'll identify and drop. I literally vendor everything usually. Seriously, I'm not going for some speedrun video where I show off the build like, you see, I cleared the map for 2 minutes, not picking any items. Woo, this spark, what the fuck? That was some small room spark that completely hit me with like all the projectiles. Okay, I'll pick up that gavel. Okay. Wow, that guy was tanky. Ooh, 77, nice. I got lucky with 178, but that's it. All my maps were up to 76, and this is my first 77 that I find this league. Priced buff to map drops. I was having so hard time before the buff trying to get a little bit higher maps. It was just undoable. Alrighty. Okay, I guess I'll drop this as well. I usually pick up all the chromatics to vendor because, you know, they are currency. Sure, you have to go vendor them, but they are currency. Oh, not iron right now. I really love the spread of the Incinerate with GMP. It's insane. Look at that beauty. It's insane, literally. Come on, why didn't you fall? And also the build is amazing for corrupted tempests, because you're tanky, right? Oh yeah, actually I forgot to say that. Now because I'm reserving 100% of my mana, I am running Determination and Grace, and I'm at 20k armor without 19k without Molten Shell. And my plan is to buy an Whiteman level 3, which costs 5 exalt. Up to 5 exalt, you can find it cheaper for like 4. And with that, I'll have also Arctic armor. Oh my god, getting really good map range. I had only one usually only one map return. Now I'm having in this map like what, 3-4 already. So yeah, now I have Determination and Grace, and I can also got Arctic armor with an Whiteman level 3, and then I have to pick up these nodes here. These 4 nodes, I calculated these 4 nodes will be enough. And it's worth it, even if you drop 4 HP nodes in order to take that, it's worth it. Because you stand still when you charge Incinerate, right? So as you can see, Duriani's leech is really unnoticeable. Okay, I'll let them hit me a little bit. Okay, these are sold already. I'll let these hit me a little bit to see if I... Okay, I have a really strong... Okay, there it is. Now let's shoot. Nothing. Nothing. Like, I just sustained my HP, but I'm sustaining my HP through regeneration anyway. I'm not sure if this even works. It's terrible, I know. I'm having actually issues capping my... Not capping, but overcapping my resistance for early weakness. So I might literally drop the belt for a high HP, high strength belt. I'll hit 9.5k armor HP easily that way. I was like, I don't know, 200-300 HP when I dropped my belt. And with high resistance. So I can, it's not like I'm not overcapped, I'm 112, 130, 110, but I can definitely buy some fire and lightning resistance belt with double HP roll, and I'll have much more overcap than now. You see, I off-screened that mob, literally off-screened him. What of rarity? Okay, let's put my last power on it. Okay. That's it. So with knockback, I'll have one more defensive mechanism. Oh, come on. Okay. My spell echo is a new gem, so it's still leveling and I don't have quality to it. At the moment, all spell damage brings really big value to my character because I dropped all my spell damage, projectile damage on the Seraph shards. So now my stuff gives me plus level of gems, but I'm really low on increased raw spell damage and shit. I have like, I don't know, like 200 combined, that's it, only 200. So I'm definitely getting a lot of value from each point that I can get more. Wow. Okay, I'll put it this way. When he gets to half HP, he would have been dead. Right about now, he would have been dead. If I wasn't cursed with Enfeeble and Monster Life. Because they're multiplicative to each other. Because it's you do less damage multiplied by the increased HP of the monsters. Well, that's pretty much it. The gameplay footage of the character. Let me pick up some items actually to vendor. So again, just to make sure that I didn't, forget anything and to sum it up, my survivability kinda went lower. Yeah, it definitely did go lower, picking up self-cast instead of totems. But especially in maps with, let's say, increased cold damage or whitening damage, where mobs were one-shotting my totems, I was having, you know, issues um, killing the monsters because I have to constantly recast my totems. And now I have to face tank, while before that I was able to just move around and put totems. But I think that my clear speed went higher, and with 10k, 9k HP and almost 20k armor. And once I get the knockback, I think I'll be feeling pretty safe. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the build, and if you have any questions about it, leave it as a comment beneath the YouTube video, or you can always visit my stream. I don't give a link to my stream in my description of the videos because I'm lazy as fuck. However, you can easily find it googling it, or just, you know, if you're an old viewer, you definitely should know my stream URL. Okay guys, see you in the next one.